What is up, everybody? My name is Russell. Can I find some stuff at the thrift store to sell for a profit on eBay? Let's find out. I'll see you inside. You guys, I was starting to get a little worried because I'd already been in the store for probably 8 minutes at this point, but I finally found something in the toy section. It was a VTech InnoTab 2 tablet. It's one of those educational tablets for kids. But this one is a decent one. It has the stylus and it's not actually chewed up, which usually they are. Yeah, for $8.99, I can usually sell these on eBay for about 25 bucks. And keep in mind, everything I buy today in the store is going to be 20% off with a coupon. I browsed around a little more and spotted this Nerf drum magazine, but the problem is I could not find any branding on it that specified that it was Nerf, and a Google Lens search did not bring up anything exactly like it, so I just put it back. I just felt like it was probably a fake or a third-party magazine. I don't know. Do you guys know what it is? Have you seen it before? Anyways, on to the next. Man, this would have been a really cool find here. It was a Samsung home theater system, HT-X72. If the front cover wasn't broken off on it, this would have been worth about $70 to $80. Maybe I'm showing my age here, but do you guys remember when TiVos were the big thing and they were the only way you could record TV and movies? Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. No, this was a cool find. I don't know why it was in the collectible section, but it's a Thermodyne military surplus hard case. Really nice condition. The comps on eBay go all over the place, so I have a lot of research to do on this one, but I'm guessing I can get at least 50 to 60 bucks for it, and I only paid $7.99 before 20% off coupon. Yeah, really nice case. I wonder what was in it, what the military used to store in here. But it was a no-brainer pickup. You guys, this is why I always do a second walkthrough of the store, because my first time through here I missed this. This is a Yankee Candle candle holder. Not huge money, but for $2.99 I should be able to get $20 to $30 shipped for this. They're always worth picking up. Yankee Candle is a pretty good brand. Winter is in full swing where I live right now, so this thrift store in particular has a ton of boots, especially women's boots, out on the shelves. So looking through here, I notice a really nice pair of Doc Martens, these nice black leather ones, for $8.99. This is definitely a pickup. I should be able to get $30, $40, even $50 shipped for these. These things are in really nice condition, so in the cart they go. They had some other boots up here, notably a nice pair of North Face boots, but the prices on them were a little too high for me to be able to sell them on eBay and still make a profit. I spotted these really nice Sorel women's boots with the fur in the middle or inside of them for $8.99. Actually a really good deal, but upon further inspection they had some damage on the toes that I felt like really decreased the value. And you know, with so many of these listed on eBay, why would someone buy mine with the damaged toes when they could buy a much nicer one? So I had to put them back. At this point, I had picked this store over pretty clean, but I have one more thrift store to go to, so stay tuned to see what I find there. Next stop is trusty old Goodwill. I actually end up finding some decent stuff in here that makes it worth the trip. You know, I need to be thankful that where I live, there's not a million people that bum rush the stock carts when they first come out, like I see in some other people's videos. So on this one, I end up finding some Bath and Body Works mists. I love picking these up. They're usually about $15 each. And I also find a Victoria's Secret body lotion. Again, that's worth about 15 bucks. So pretty productive stock cart. I go over the rest of the stock cart pretty well, but I don't find anything else. I do spot this knife block, which I at first think it's a Cutco block, but it ends up being a Chicago Cutlery, which is not exactly a very expensive brand. In the knickknack aisle, I find some willow trees. I think I end up buying 3 of them. The other 2 or 3 I had to put back because if you look at the back of them, they were missing their wings, and that really decreases the value, in my opinion. I should be able to get about $15 shipped for each of them. I like picking them up because they sell pretty quickly for me. I find these nice snowshoes. I know it's starting to get a little late in the season. We have about 2 more months of snow left where I live. So if I get these listed ASAP, I think I should sell them. I should be able to flip them for about $30 to $50 ship. I'll be the first to admit that I really don't know anything about skis or ski poles. I mean, do you guys see anything there that would be valuable? If you do, let me know down in the comments, because I would really appreciate it. This was an interesting find. It's a New York Marathon Dunkin' Donuts promotional hat, I guess. It must have been for people who entered the race. They got one for free. Anyways, all hats in this section are $1.99 each, and it looks like I can sell this for about $15 on eBay. I mean, throw this in a bubble mailer and ship it out for $4. What I love about reselling is that I'm always learning, and I will admit that belts are very unknown to me, so it's something I'm still trying to work on, but nothing here really catches my eye. So I mean, if you see something that looks valuable, let me know. I found this Wednesday Addams Family bag. Now, my wife and I have binge watched both seasons of this show. It's so good. But this one is not the Loungefly edition. It's just, I'm not sure who makes it, but it's not Loungefly. It's still worth about $30 to $40. It's in excellent condition. There's no rips, tears, or anything like that. I thought it was really cool. It's the Nevermore Academy edition. So this one had to go in the cart for sure. Another thing I'm trying to educate myself on are women's purses and handbags, because I know there can be some good money there. So I look around for quite a while and I spot this red bag. The brand is Vera Pell, I believe that's how it's pronounced. And I looked it up and it looks like it goes between $40 and $50 shipped. So for what did I pay? $7.99. That should make some decent profit for me. Moving on, I see that they have 3 stock carts just absolutely full of shoes. I gave it a pretty good look over, but I don't end up finding any that really would fit my store. There were some decent brands here, but they were priced too high for what I can make a profit with. This particular Goodwill has a boutique section where they tend to take all of the good brand stuff and mark it up and throw it over there. This is the boutique section that I was mentioning a little bit ago. I do occasionally find some stuff here, but every time I find something here, you always have to pay up for it. But I guess that's what you expect when it's stuff that they deem is valuable. Unfortunately, I didn't find anything worthwhile in this section this time. And this is pretty much where my luck ran out for the day of thrifting. Alright guys, it turns out that during editing, I actually found a clip of me finding this Stanley tumbler in the boutique section. I found it for $9.99. Just note that it doesn't have a straw, but I have a bunch of extras at home because for a while I was finding quite a few of these Stanleys and none of them had straws. So I should be able to flip this for about 30 bucks. So all in all, I ended up spending $91, and I expect a total profit of about $350 to $400. Now keep in mind, that's after shipping and eBay fees. I'm pretty happy with that. I would consider that a successful day of thrifting. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know how the audio sounded. I got a new mic here, so hopefully the voiceover sounded excellent compared to my last video. Anyways, I really appreciate you watching, and if you liked what you saw, please consider subscribing and giving this video a like. See you on the next one, guys.